Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fundamentals of Spirituality. As you see, as you know, we are looking into the four Mahavakyas, and today we are going to see the third Mahavakya, which means Pragnyanam Brahman. Now, again, we will go through this, which means consciousness is Brahman. Consciousness is Brahman. Now, again, we will go through Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasa, understanding it while listening, and intellectual understanding after that, Manana, and then Nididhyasa, meditating on that aspects of that word and its meaning to get the experiential understanding about this. Pragnyanam Brahman. So this is from the Aitreya Upanishad, from the Rig Veda. This particular sentence has come from that. Pragnyanam, this is a very beautiful word which means consciousness, and it is not just one aspect of consciousness. Consciousness has got hundreds and millions of aspects. Intuition is one of them, intellect is one of them, supporting the other aspects like mind, memory. All this comes because of the presence of the consciousness right behind us. So the body and mind do not form the consciousness. In fact, the consciousness has got the capacity to form the body and mind. So you can imagine, like, your own body and mind, the way it is being formed, and the other bodies and minds that you see around you. This is about the humans. Then there are living creatures, then there are plants, then there are so many ocean creatures, there are so many worms, there are so many living things existing in this world. And though the body of everything is different, though the mind of everything is different, though the intellect of everything is different, survival instinct are different, the source behind this particular knowledge, this particular variety and diversity to manifest into so many is the consciousness. So these particular aspects of consciousness, and if you have seen the previous two videos, and if you understood that particular state within yourself, that beingness, that purest form of your existence, then just I am, that I am is so beautiful. It is not I am this, I am that, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am liking this, I am not liking this. It is not in between that right and wrong, good and bad, pleasing and unpleasing. It is way beyond that. It is just little quite beyond that, where it can see the right and wrong, whether it can see the good and bad. That particular purest being of your existence, where it is just witnessing everything happening inside you, that particular state is what we are referring at. Again, till the time that oneness is experienced, till the time that you establish into that and you feel nothing is needed, that contentment, the highest level of contentment, the highest level of dispassion, the highest level of relaxation, peace is been felt and experienced. So that particular state we are discussing here. So that particular state is been compared with Brahman, because Brahman, and that is not separate. Brahman, if you see the all the different Upanishads, and if you read the scriptures, the higher level scriptures, where the characteristics and the explanation of Brahman is given, it has got all the aspects what we have discussed about our own consciousness. And again, it is been said in most of the advanced scriptures that, if you want to know the truth, you have to go within yourself. So this is the level where you have to reach, and this is the sentence which tells us about that. So the Shravana is like we hear about that, Pragnyanam Brahman, this consciousness is Brahman. The intellectual understanding is that, okay, we understand this is Brahman and this is our consciousness, and then understanding the consciousness is important. Understanding Brahman is difficult, because something that is outside you, something that is not you, you will not be able to understand. Something that is you, that is easily understandable. So something that is you, that you are existing right now there in that particular body, in and around that body right now, listening to me and watching me. So if you just become aware of that purest form of your existence, then that is what the path you are leading to understand this particular Brahman, where the whole creation has come out. So that is our intellectual understanding. And experiential understanding is that you understood, you are meditating on yourself, you are meditating on that I am state, you are meditating on that purest form and the beingness, and you are just letting go. You are not holding on to anything, because holding on to something, again, there is object and subject, there is a duality. This whole understanding is very clear and very easy when you go into the non-duality. So just becoming one with yourself and experiencing this consciousness is the first step. And then the Nididhyasa, experiential understanding, will come when you let go and just be into that and put your self effort, put your efforts every day into making that staying with yourself longer. Initially, it takes some time for you to sit down and use a technique to go to that particular state, and after that you let go of the technique. You don't hold on to that technique. It could be a mantra, it could be a breath, it could be anything, whatever you have been doing, the chanting or just devotion, or any of these aspects that you are comfortable with, you are connected with, you are attached with. Once you sit on that vehicle and reach to the destination, then let go of that vehicle. Just relax there, because your destination has arrived. And then you will start getting the understanding, experiential understanding, and meditating on this particular sentence, Pragnyanam Brahman, that yes, my consciousness itself is a Brahman, because it has got all the attributes and all the characteristics of Brahman, and because of it everything has manifested. Because of my consciousness I can see my world manifested. The same way, because of everybody else's consciousness, their world is manifested. Though I am using these words of me and your consciousness and individual consciousness, it is just the separation that has happened on the subtlest level, where it is come out of the absolute. So again, don't get confused, this is just the play of words for you to understand. However, once you will start establishing into yourself and understanding yourself more and more, this will get more clear to you, and the knowledge which you are seeking outside will start dawning inside you, will start coming out from you. So this is all about Pragnyanam, my understanding about the third Mahavakya, Pragnyanam Brahman, consciousness is Brahma. So stay here and keep listening to all these videos and keep contemplating. That is the most important thing. Until and unless you will challenge yourself and you will criticize your own concepts and challenge your own concept, that's something we're discussing in this whole series, will not be able to seen, experience, or understood. So keep contemplating and analyzing. Bye bye.